Yeah, we're in the home stretch here. We're about a mile from the trailer. So I figured I'll give you a little look at the type of area that we're in up here. Definitely not the city. My God, it's 1 o'clock already. Oof. There's a whole field of corn right here. Big old field of corn. All back in there. We got a few houses up through here, but there's a house somewhere up here that grows grapes for a winery. Forget exactly which house it is, but you can see the grapes growing up on the hill. Yeah, I might have already gone past it, I don't know. I didn't take my normal route in this way, but alrighty. There's another big old field of corn over here. This field to the left, they're looking to build houses there. They were selling the lots, and I haven't seen any construction yet. It's been 6 years. So there's our little country church there. Now, we're on one hill here, and that green mountain up there, we're at the base of the mountain, and as you start up, we're like not even a third of the way up the hill. If you got a real good pair of binoculars, you could see the house from right here, this area. You might be able to see right now this barn here with the bright white roof on it. Right above that, there's a building. You see the brown building up there. But that's like he's at the top of the hill. That's a business that's up there. And he's way up above us. That ain't where we are. We're down along the side of the mountain. So, but it's a real nice area. This guy here has some apple trees here, and I think that it used to be like an apple orchard where they actually sold apples and sold them to some company. But as time went on, they don't do that anymore, but the trees are still there. But the deer come by and get some apples and stuff. Here's another whole bunch of corn over here. There is a real good combination. All this corn growing, plus we are on the edge of a preserve for white-tailed deer. So you're not allowed to shoot them. Like if you're hunting, you're not allowed to hunt in this area. So it's a white-tailed preserve. So you got a whole bunch of deer that can't be hunted, and they've got a huge food supply with all that corn growing there. And between those two items, we got a deer population up here that's pretty abundant. Alrighty, so here we go. Now we're at the bottom of the hill right now. This little bridge right here, right there. Now we're going to start climbing that hill we were looking at, but we're only going to go up a short ways. and we're gonna come up to the mailbox. I got a mailbox on the side of the road here, because if the mailman had to go to the house, he'd have to go in about a half a mile. But instead, we let him drop the mail off here. Put my flashers on. And there's my mailbox right there. Gonna go out, check the mail. I'll be right back. Alrighty, whoops. Put the car in gear. We are back in business. We're gonna turn into the driveway. There we go. Now, like I said, this is from this point here to the actual trailer is about a half a mile. Hold on a minute. Son of a... You know, you can't do nothing without it being an aggravation thing. You know, I grabbed the mail here, and now as I'm trying to drive, the mail's falling down off the seat. Gonna go between the seat and the console while I'm trying to have a nice relaxing drive up the driveway here. Everything's gotta be an effort. So anyway, this is our driveway. This isn't a road, this is our private driveway. And this is the first neighbor's house here. This is where Tanya and Ted live. And they have a huge, huge, huge yard. And then you've got our place on the other side of the road. That's our property right here. That field of weeds and stuff right there, that's all ours. But over here, you see Ted and Tanya's yard. It's huge. They've got a bunch of acres. We got like 3 acres. And I think Tanya and Ted's lot right here is like 5 or 6 acres or something like that. And then their property goes up and wraps around the back, and it's a big hunk of land they got. So... And here is an old abandoned house that one of the neighbors, he lives pretty far away, not real far away, he lives like 20 minutes away. But he started coming here and he's fixing the house up, and you can see the tree stump down here. He actually cut down this huge tree because it was getting ready to fall. Alright, and now this is... You got that house there, which is abandoned, but it's not going to be abandoned anymore. Then you got one more neighbor down here, some guy that owns his business, and he's got a bunch of family members living with him. There's probably about 6 people down there, give or take. And then you turn into our driveway, and here's our driveway. Now this is the old trailer right here, and then the new trailer is over there. You can see the edge of it. But just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to stay up here, because sometimes down below the yard gets real muddy. Yeah, there's the new trailer right there. So this is all ours. This is this area right here, and it goes all the way down 2 football fields. If you ever look at a football field, this property goes down 2 football fields, and then it goes over, like straight behind me, it only goes back 15 feet, like 3 meters, 4 meters, maybe 5. But straight forward, it goes pretty far. It goes out to the road that we just drove up, and that's all ours, that one big hunk of land. So it's a nice hunk of land. We got a decent trailer to live in. We got this old trailer that's falling apart, but we got to tear it down, and I ain't got the money right now to be paying somebody to tear it down, so it's going to be here a little bit longer. But all in all, it's a pretty nice area. Nice and quiet up here. Do you hear? You hear something? Like the sound of nothing? It's awesome. There's no cars. There's no beeping horns. How in the world is this battery dead? I just unplugged the battery cable so I could walk around and show you the property, but the battery's dead. What in the world? Anyway, that's the property, and that was the drive-in. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.